5 daily habits that were slowly draining my energy. Let me take you back to a moment I will never forget. It was early in the morning. My alarm rang. I slowly opened my eyes and immediately felt tired. Not normal tired, not the kind of tired you feel after a long day. This was deep exhaustion, the kind that makes your body feel heavy, your head feel cloudy, and your motivation disappear before the day even begins. I remember sitting up on my bed, staring at the wall, and quietly asking myself, why do I feel like this every single day? I had slept for almost 8 hours. So why did my body feel like it hadn't rested at all? That morning was the moment I realized something was seriously wrong. And what I discovered afterward completely changed my life. For months, my life felt like I was constantly running on empty. No matter how much I slept, no matter how much I tried to rest, the exhaustion never left. Simple things became difficult. Replying messages felt stressful, thinking felt slow, making decisions felt overwhelming. Some days even smiling felt tiring. I blamed everything: work stress, life pressure, responsibilities, age. I kept telling myself, this is just life. Everyone feels this way, but deep inside something didn't feel right. So one day I decided to stop blaming everything else and start observing myself. I paid attention to how I woke up, how I ate, how I worked, how I rested, how I slept. And slowly I began to notice patterns, tiny habits, small daily behaviors, things that looked harmless, but they were silently draining my energy, focus, and motivation. That's when I discovered the 5 habits that were destroying my life, without me even realizing it. The morning mistake that started everything. Every morning I rushed. I woke up late, checked my phone, jumped out of bed, and rushed into the day. Sometimes I skipped breakfast completely. Other times I grabbed something quick: biscuits, bread, tea with sugar. I told myself, at least I ate something. But by mid-morning, my body would crash. My energy would suddenly drop. My mind would become foggy. My mood would change. Some days I felt dizzy. One morning, while standing, I suddenly felt lightheaded. That moment scared me. So I started learning about breakfast, and I discovered something shocking. Your first meal controls your energy levels, focus, mood, blood sugar, brain performance. I realized I was starting my day with empty fuel. Once I switched to proper breakfasts, adding protein, fiber, and healthy fats, everything changed. My mornings became calmer. My focus improved. My energy stayed stable. Instead of crashing, I started flowing. The water mistake I never knew I was making. Even after fixing my mornings, something still felt off. I still felt tired more often than I should. Then one day I noticed something strange. Some days I drank almost no water. Other days I drank a lot. But all at once. I never paid attention to timing. I thought water was simple. But I was wrong. Soon I started experiencing headaches, dry mouth, low concentration, sluggish digestion. That's when I learned that hydration isn't about how much you drink. It's about how consistently you drink. Once I started sipping water slowly throughout the day, everything changed. My headaches disappeared. My focus sharpened. My energy returned. It felt like my body finally woke up. The silent energy killer I never suspected. This one shocked me the most. I sat, a lot, working, scrolling, watching, studying, sometimes for 3 to 5 hours without standing. One day, after sitting too long, I stood up and suddenly felt dizzy. My legs felt weak. That scared me deeply. So I researched, and I learned that long sitting reduces blood circulation, slows metabolism, and lowers energy. I started adding simple movement, standing every 30 to 45 minutes, stretching, short walks, light exercises, and within days my body felt different. My energy increased, my focus sharpened, my mood improved, movement became my medicine. If my story sounds like your life right now, take a moment and hit like. And subscribe, because the next video will expose hydration mistakes that almost everyone makes, even when they drink water daily. The night habit that was stealing my recovery. Nighttime used to be my biggest problem. I slept late, scrolling endlessly, watching videos, overthinking. Even when I slept long hours, I still woke up exhausted. Then I learned something life-changing. Sleep timing matters more than sleep duration. Sleeping late disrupts hormones, blocks deep recovery, and prevents proper healing. Once I started sleeping earlier and reducing screen time, everything changed. Mornings became peaceful. I woke up feeling lighter, happier, more refreshed. For the first time in months, I felt truly rested. The mental habit that was draining my life. Now this was the biggest energy killer of all. Mental stress, overthinking, worry, anxiety, fear of the future, regret about the past. My mind never rested. Even when my body was still, my thoughts were racing. Once I learned how to calm my mind, everything changed. Deep breathing, quiet moments, digital breaks, gratitude. Slowly my mind softened, and as my mind healed, my body followed. Because when the mind rests, the body restores. Those 5 habits were silently destroying me, and I never realized it. Fixing them gave me my life back. If my story helped you today, remember this. Sometimes the problem isn't who we are, it's what we repeatedly do. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.